I can't believe I said this in 2020, and I have to say it again in 2021. Ghost of Tsushima should have won Game of the Year 2020 over The Last of Us Part 2, and I'm going to argue that the movie deal for Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm super hyped about and we're going to be talking about in this video, not everything you need to know, just most of the things you need to know, completely invalidates TLU2 as Game of the Year.
It's the G.O.T.Y Talk Show.
As we all know, Ghost of Tsushima did win Player's Voice, which was actually the Player's Choice, which was actually the real Game of the Year, because Player's Voice was 100% voted by the fans. If you remember, I have covered all of this and more before in other videos. This is going to be kind of a follow-up as to some of the older videos I have done, as with this Ghost of Tsushima movie deal, there are big things happening and big changes that are welcome, and I'm super excited for. Thanks for coming back to watch another video, and as always, if you do like it, please leave a like, as that lets me know what kind of content I should make and be focusing on. We are a gaming channel for the most part, but gaming has been super stagnant for the last few months, so we always do dabble into the anime and into video games, into movie, a little bit of pop culture, as well as some other things. I hope you enjoy.
Yo, it's the G.O.T.Y Talk Show.
Tsushima movie has been revealed. Sucker Punch Productions and Sony Pictures revealed today that a film adaptation for the critically acclaimed Ghost of Tsushima is in the works. Sucker Punch game director Nate Fox gave details in a blog post on the PlayStation website. The idea of translating our game into a new medium is exciting, and the post continues. There are a few things we're going to talk about in this video. Sony Pictures, is that the same thing as Sony PlayStation Productions or PlayStation Productions, which we did cover in an older video as well? Is this going to be part of that? I'm not 100% sure yet. I got a lot of information from the IMDb. Gary Collison wrote this: the Ghost of Tsushima movie in the works from John Wick director. This is super great news. John Wick is arguably one of the best trilogies that are in line with those older type movies like Die Hard in the recent modern era, and Chad Stahelski is the man behind that, as well as Keanu Reeves, who has fallen on some, I believe, undeserved hard times. Chad did make that a successful trilogy, and I think there is going to be another one. This is super exciting stuff. This is a worthwhile director, just like many others like Jordan Vogt Roberts we're going to talk about a little bit later. And as we're going through the big news, this dropped yesterday, and I'm glad I waited to compile the information, because the Ghost of Tsushima Jin Sakai actor, the voice actor, willing to reprise his role in the movie. Just so you know, Jin Sakai's voice actor is actually modeled off of the same dude. This is amazing, which I'm sure many are willing, but I believe that this Jin Sakai will be cast. I'm not 100% on those details though, but I do believe from the articles and what we're seeing from yesterday that Jin Sakai's voice actor will be the actual actor. Someone like Nolan North might be kind of surprised by this, because I always felt in his younger days he a perfect Nathan Drake. He has been kind of wishy-washy on the idea of a live-action movie on Uncharted, and don't forget Tom Holland is now playing that, which is trash by comparison of having the original voice actor in the Ghost of Tsushima movie. This is fantastic. Suji, I believe if I'm saying that correctly, did the face model and the motion capture. So this person is perfect. So let's not get it confused. It is not confirmed that the voice actor Suji will be playing Jin in the movie, but I felt this was also a good time to talk about PlayStation Productions. Is this a PlayStation Productions movie? Apparently there are 3 and 7 TV shows in the works about this PlayStation Productions thing. And this is what I meant by this is kind of a follow-up to all those other videos. Sony has revealed that it's a production company, PlayStation Productions, which is not necessarily listed for the Ghost of Tsushima movie, so it seems to be separate, focuses on translating its game franchises to movies and TV shows. Revealed to Media Post, the CEO of Sony Pictures, Tony Vickera, revealed the news: Uncharted movie is in post-production. I did want to corroborate this, so I did find out that it is in fact true. It is in post-production. I have a hard time believing that. HBO developing The Last of Us. It is unclear if the Metal Gear Solid movie, which is set to star Oscar Robert, is included in this number. It's also unclear if Ghost of Tsushima is included in this. But let's talk about the two that are so far with Sony Productions, the Uncharted movie and the Last of Us HBO series. You may or may not know how I feel about Tom Holland as Drake, so let's put this in perspective for everybody. There's Tom Holland and there's Nathan Drake. Unfortunately, that Tom Holland isn't that Nathan Drake. They're going younger. It will be kid Nathan Drake. I do have some clips about the interviews Tom Holland has done about this movie, and I do believe he's a good actor, kind of, but I don't think he just has the aura of the man as Nathan Drake is. I do think Tom Holland is pigeonholed. Unfortunately, that's something an actor has to get over themselves, and Spider-Boy is a bad Nathan Drake. I think the penultimate way to translate your original medium work, whether it's a comic or something, is in a movie format. I think the TV show is obviously a lot easier because it's not in a 2.5 hour time span. Now for The Last of Us, which I think is again also going to be super, and I'm going to say this carefully, a very select specific audience that clearly didn't support their game enough to win a player's voice like Ghost of Tsushima did. The Last of Us is going to change its canon for this TV series, and if you don't believe me, go check out those videos, because this video wasn't meant to talk about it. Uncharted and The Last of Us, I believe, are going to be garbage. The Metal Gear movie is going to be fantastico. Look how fantastic Oscar Isaac's going to be as Solid Snake. And for those that didn't know, the Metal Gear movie is going to be based off the first game. But this is a great choice because look at them. You can see it right there that is a perfect casting choice for the role. Not because Oscar Isaac's going to pull the numbers into the theaters like Tom Holland is, but because Oscar wants to play the role, number one, and looks like the role fully fledged without anything else. Jordan Vogt Roberts is the one behind that, has done interviews with Hideo Kojima. I have that up on the channel as well. I love everything about it, and Oscar Isaac even said he wanted to play the role in an interview a couple of years ago, and I'm super glad he got the role. Sorry for not doing a specific follow-up video to the Metal Gear Solid news. That video actually did pretty well on the channel. Maybe I will talk about that more, but I'm super happy for Oscar Isaac and super happy for Jordan Vogt Roberts, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Metal Gear is also probably getting an anime, and it's super clear that Tsuji, I hope I'm saying that right, it looks just like Jin because it's character models, voice acted, face models. It's perfect. I don't see Sucker Punch making a misstep here and missing this opportunity to make a great movie. Ghost of Tsushima was a movie. That's how good it was. So let's wrap this video up because I know I rambled. Let me know what you think about the Ghost of Tsushima video game getting a live action movie with potentially the voice actor from the game who character modeled and face modeled and having the John Wick director. How great is this? Does this validate Ghost of Tsushima even more, even though it didn't win Game of the Year 2020? What do you think about The Last of Us Part 2 HBO series? Is Tom Holland going to be Nathan Drake for the foreseeable future? I'm the grown kid. I'm happy to be back making videos every other day or day-ish.
Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.